Today, however, a very, very pleasant reading. 73 up in the Goodland area, 72 at Garden City, 70 reported by Dodge City and Liberal, 72 over by the good folks of Florida.
Hey, how everybody's doing? How everybody doing? The Demario Crosby Show, Season 3, Episode 1. Like I said in the beginning, we were doing this season entirely different. We're just having a talk show. No more comedy videos on this season. So I just wanted to sit down and I wanted to touch on a topic that me and my guest host agreed on today. And that topic is mental health. And I think a lot of people go through things and they don't talk about things that has to do with mental health. So we're going to do this today. So without further ado, I'm going to bring my special guest up here, which is a very special person to me, my cousin. So I'm going to bring out Destiny. How are you? Pretty good. Thank you for coming. Like I said, I'm going to start off by saying I appreciate you being here and taking the time out of your day to talk about a serious topic, I think. So first I wanted to get that to you. Today we are talking about mental health. Your name's Destiny.
Yes, my name is Destiny.
You're 20 years old.
I am.
Okay, pretty good. And do you go to school or do you work? What do you do?
I'm currently doing both. I'm in school for veterinary medicine. However, right now I am still working to obtain my associate's in science degree.
Okay, that's nice. So what did you say you were going to school for?
Veterinary medicine.
Veterinary medicine. What made you want to do that?
I went into veterinary medicine because I feel like animals aren't able to advocate for themselves, and they definitely need someone to advocate for them. Another reason is because I find animal-assisted therapy is very helpful and is very convenient dealing with mental health. So I feel like that kind of sums it up there.
That's pretty decent. You know what I like about that? It's different. I've never heard nobody want to, you know what I'm saying, do that. Like I heard somebody want to be a comedian, make people laugh, make people feel, you know. But, you know what I'm saying, at the same time, I never heard that. So that's pretty cool. That's pretty dope. So to get a little personal here, just so they can really, you know, understand, you've been through a time where you were depressed.
Absolutely.
Time of, you know, hardships and heartache. Okay. But as we all know, a lot of people do commit suicide from mental health and depression and, you know, anxiety, things like that. So this is a very, very serious topic, you know what I'm saying? And that's why I really wanted to get a personal story from you, if that's okay with you.
Absolutely, of course.
And I want you to share just how did you get through your hard times? How did you overcome that feeling and say, you know what, this is what I need to do. I need to step it up. Because I think, like I said, a lot of people go through this, but a lot of people don't say anything about it. So, the floor is to you.
During the time I had, which I still do, I had a lot of support from family and friends. And I also formed a relationship with people who are now my mentors. And I still depend on them for some things. So I went through a time where I was self-harming. I also did experience a deep depression. And at first I thought it was seasonal depression until it lasted during multiple seasons. And there were some times where I was hospitalized because of my suicidal actions and attempts. But I feel like I definitely did outpatient, and like I said before, I definitely had to support a family. And going back to animal-assisted therapy, I feel like when I got my cat, I feel like that was something that really helped me because...
Get through that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Her name is Charlotte, by the way.
Shout out Charlotte.
Yeah, that's my baby. I grew up with animals, so I felt like that was really important. But she definitely was a main reason that helped me through.
That's what's up. So, overall, you kind of found something to kind of help you get through that.
Yeah.
Like you said with the cat. So
in a way.
That's kind of your message, just to not give up, to keep going. Before I keep saying that, I want to ask you this, because a lot of people tell you just to pray.
Yes, that is common in a lot of minority communities.
A lot of people tell you to pray. Now, this is from your personal view. Do you think that helps?
From my personal view, I feel like, I mean, to an extent, I feel like prayer can help, but when it comes to mental health, I feel like there's definitely a lot more steps that need to be taken.
Mm-hmm.
Such as therapy. You know, therapy and psychiatrists weren't invented for no reason. Medication is also a factor because when it comes to depression, it's when you have a chemical imbalance in your brain. Like I said, I'm not a doctor. I don't know everything 100%.
Yeah, state that for people.
Yeah. Don't quote me. Look.
Don't quote me.
Quote me sometimes.
Yeah, sure. Quote us sometimes. But, yeah, that's really. Do you have any questions for me you wanted to ask? Or because this is the time. This is question time. This is also what we're going to be doing on this season. Any questions people have for me, maybe I'll answer, maybe I won't. But
He'll definitely answer them.
But do you have anything? Or anything person that you want to say about this topic? Anything. Go ahead, free ball.
Is that it, or you want to add in another but?
I'm good.
That's good? Okay. So one of my questions, how did you overcome any hardships that you dealt with? And have you ever experienced a time that you faced mental health issues?
I would say right now I'm in a situation where financially I'm not where I'm at. Mentally where I know where I can be. And what I mean by that is, because that was a little confusing. Mentally I know I can have a lot. I can do a lot. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
I believe in myself. But as of right now, based off the decisions I made, in the past, they had short and long-term effects.
Now, would you like to go more in depth?
What I mean by that is that, like, getting my own place at a young age. It was amazing. It was amazing. I did whatever I wanted. You know what I'm saying? That's when I found, like, who I really wanted to be.
Right.
And what I really wanted to do. And being in front of the camera and doing comedy stuff, that's what I wanted to do.
Finding your passion is
You
really
know what I'm
important.
saying? I'm still on that, like, path of just, like, doing whatever I want. I don't have kids. You feel me? So at this age, I'm taking advantage of any bit and piece of anything I can do. You feel me? But like I was saying back with the getting my own place, short term, it was a good-ass decision. But long term, it's like, well, I got a roommate. It's not going to, you know what I'm saying? I can't live with another dude forever. Or people going to have questions after that.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with it.
There's nothing wrong
with it at all. Live with this.
But people going to ask me questions. Motherfucker. People are going to ask me questions. But anyway, rent starts to get high. You know what I'm saying? And when you're trying to find yourself, and like for me, I go based off of how I feel at some place or how things are going. So like when it comes to jobs, I'm like shifting. You know what I'm saying? Because if I'm doing something that's making me feel like I'm dying inside, there's no point for me to be there. You're not gonna be happy. There's no point for me to be. Why I put myself through that? You know what I'm saying? That mental, like, it's like literally like, what's the word I'm looking for? It's like I'm getting choked. And it's just like I'm just letting myself get choked instead of like getting out of it. You feel me? So that's where I think like it's pretty hard for me right now. It's just a lot of different things going through, especially, growing up, a lot of things aren't said like that you have to go through.
Like what?
Like people don't tell you, oh, you're going to go through this, you're going to go through that. Because no one can. No one can tell you what you're going to go through. Breakups. And, you know what I'm saying? With any situation. So at the end of the day, it's like, well, I wasn't mentally prepared for none of this because I kind of was, always had money. I was kind of spoiled.
Yeah.
But I was kind of spoiled. So it's like, then going out on my own and actually having to pay bills, feed myself, go to work, like literally doing everything like that. It mentally it started wearing me like, why is this so tough? Why is this so tough?
I'm actually glad you brought that up. So I got my first apartment when I was 18, right out of high school. Bam. I wasn't able to, and I'm still not, able to actually pay rent by myself. And that's also a struggle I face. And I also feel like, we weren't really prepared for that. Like, hey, you got to worry about ed bill, internet, rent, and minimum wage really not a lot where I'm at. So it's like 3 jobs don't even be enough for me. And maybe it's because I'm budgeting wrong, which I didn't learn about that either, especially in high school where I should have learned about that. So that does take a mental toll on you, to be completely honest. And right now I am in a position where I am at a job and I am unhappy there. I feel like it's not contributing to my evolution at all. And when I feel like something is in the way of me growing, I'm going to get it out of the equation. It's not going to stay there, because if it's there, I'm not going to grow. And growth is very important to me.
And that's key. And I think that's a big key in mental health as well. Definitely. Because if it's called the complacency zone, and it's like, it's your comfort zone. And if you stay in it too much, it's like you cripple yourself. You feel me? And like mentally, you're not learning anything new or anything. But that's a good point that you hit. What do you guys think? If you guys have anything you would like to add or you would like to say, definitely comment. Maybe later in the show we'll probably start doing, guys can call in and you can talk a little bit on the show as well. But
yeah, or definitely leave your comments and concerns or any personal experiences you have dealt with in the comments. So we will definitely take a look at those.
I don't know who's we, but I mean, I'm going to take a look, but, you know, whatever.
I'll just glance through them every now and then.
But no, anyway, thank you guys for watching. Thank you for coming out. I appreciate it. Episode 1 is in the bag. But I do appreciate it. Everyone, follow, like, share, comment. Like I said, this is a different way we're doing season 3. And I think it's going to be a lot of fun. You guys get to see a different side of me. Instead of always joking around, you get to see me.
You guys, I also feel like there's a negative stigma on mental health. Like,
oh, go ahead. If you got more,
yeah.
Hey, go ahead. Go ahead. Do your thing.
There's a negative stigma on mental health. So I just kind of want to say, don't let that discourage you from being open and bringing your mental health issues or problems. Don't really want to say issues or problems to the table, because they are important and you do matter. Yes,
I couldn't have said that better. But here's a book I'm reading. It's called Master Your Brain, Train Your Mind for, it's a pretty good book. I think everyone should pick it up. If you guys can't see it, there it is.
That's
but
probably a little bit
too close.
Yeah,
You guys are fine. But yeah, it's just, like I said, I'm going to start doing a lot of different things, and I just want to interact with a lot more people, and I want to talk to everyone about different things. So this time we're actually leaving. She had something else she wanted to ask. She just didn't tell me, so it's fine.
I mean, we kind of rehearsed this like 15 times, and he didn't get it right.
It's fine. But you guys have a wonderful day. Like I said, share, like, follow, subscribe to my YouTube. And let's keep building and keep going. Shout out to my brother, Jeremy Smith. Go check out his page.
Oh, I know Jeremy.
You know Jeremy?
Yeah.
I know you know Jeremy. So, shout out to him. Go check him out. He's doing his thing. He's going crazy. Check out my brother, Percy Williams. You know what I'm saying? My brother's building slowly, but he's getting there, bro. And I'm loving his stuff. And like I said, I'm just here to throw out everybody and want everybody to build and grow. And I want to see everybody succeed. So everybody doing their thing, man. Shout out to everybody. And
peace, love, and happiness.
Peace, love, and happiness.